What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about B3 today, base token. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. Here we are at new all-time lows. New all-time lows right now. I've taken a relative low on this fib to a relative, come on now, relative low to relative high here, and you can see you've reached down for your 1272. I wasn't even aware over the past few days that you made this big of a drop. That's crazy, bro. That's wild. One of the few cryptos to do it. I wonder if something happened. Let's see. Let's see here. What? Any news on B? I always think of Eric Crown whenever I any news anybody from the last bull cycle, or maybe it was the cycle before the bear cycle. That's just something that he's funny, man. Let's see, for the Brazilian Stock Exchange B3. No, not that B3 crypto. I mean. Let's see, B3 crypto, I mean. Come on, buddy. My bad. I didn't actually know there's a Brazilian stock exchange called B3. But now we all know, to be fair. We're a little bit smarter. Yes. X shows mixed vibes. Sleeping Giant, I would agree. Lesser known token. No bombshell news stands out. Okay, cool. That's fine. Let's just make sure, because Grok doesn't get everything. B3 token. Base, we'll go to news. Let's see what's up here. Ethereum gaming token on base jumps to new high price after airdrop 1 month ago. Yeah. Can we get anything with like a more relative? Yeah, recent. Let's say past week. What do we got here? Nope. Nothing. Okay, cool. Whatever. So it's just dropping because people are scared. Maybe there's some just random volatility. I don't know, man. It's very much at an all-time low price. It's very much at a very cheap price, and there's not a lot of volume that brought you down here, right? You did get a lot of volume on this pump. You did get a lot of volume on this pump as well. Being here, I'm not completely convinced that you're done going down, but you got to be very, very close, man. From a low to a high right there, you're reaching for that 1272. Now, do you have to hit it? No, you don't have to hit it, but you probably do. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, yeah, you had a little bit of volume there on that there. That could have been it, man. You know what I would expect to happen? So you normally what happens is here. Let's see if we can figure it out just from the upside here real quick. Hold on. Yeah, normally what happens is you blow off with a lot of volume, okay, and then you move sideways / slightly upwards, and you die off your volume. This time you didn't really move upwards, you just moved sideways, but your volume is dying off. It's dying off, and as you die off, you switch directions, you change gears, right? Here, you're moving down, and you can see volume is at a steady pace. It's even kind of picking up here or there, but it's slowly dying off as you're moving down. When the volume picks up again, that's when you change direction, right? So I'm just saying here, with that kind of aspect here, you're moving up, volume is at a peak right there, you slowly move up and volume's dying down, you change direction. Does it make sense, right? So here, you're picking up. It wouldn't surprise me if you did one of two things. Either one, you kind of move sideways, volume dies down, and you see a reversal. You get that kind of like Bart look. I am Bartman. We need Bartman, man. Where are you, Bartman? Make yourself known if you're here. And we got the new Discord, man. You're welcome there if you ever want to come. But anyways, yeah, that's by request only. But you have to hit me up on Discord and request to get to the new Discord. It's the safe zone. It's the safe place away from hate and negative comments and all the BS that happens in the other Discord. But the other Discord is fun. I like to talk. I like to show up in that one every now and then as well. But enough about that. I'm just here talking about base, okay? Oh my goodness. All I'm trying to say is likely whenever you drop off like this and we continue to fall without volume, or you continue to move sideways without volume, that will imply a reversal. So I would expect, not today, but maybe over the coming days, we have some resolution. B3 is very, very near its low. Very, very near its low, but I think it does have lower to go. From a low to a high. 003869, 003134, something in that area is what I'm anticipating. That's not what I meant to do. Something in this area is what I'm anticipating right here, right? Something like that. A little bit lower, somewhere in the zone. Find some support, continue to build from there, and it'll probably rip, man. What are we at right now, market cap wise? What are we doing here? You guys see this? There's the CMC crypto market or coin market cap 100 index. We got the CMC 100. Actually, CMC is a college I went to. It's a community college. I went there. B3 base token $85 million, 17 million in volume. That's actually a very low market cap at this rate. I think that base B3 can be worth over $1 billion, maybe even tens of billions by the end of the cycle. With that, you've got 100x potential, multi-100x potential in you. We take a weekly high, maybe a daily, sorry. Go from a daily high to the all-time, that was not the high, all-time low. Your minimum target's all the way up at 3 cents. You're at 0.004 right now. Man, that is torrential. That is bad, right? 0.004 right now. It would surprise me if you dropped a little bit lower, but that right there, you guys, from the current price, a little bit lower, right? Let's see. Let me make sure I'm at the 1272 here. I think I'm a little bit above that. No, that's basically right there. That's perfect. Okay, so right there, the 1272 would be right here at about 3 cents. That's a 7x, 7.5x from the current price. If you go above that, we're talking about a 9.5x, and you likely would actually complete the thought and see an overall 10x. The next move for B3 has to be, and doesn't have to be, but I think it will be a 10x or larger. That's crazy, man. Oh yeah, especially for anybody who's had their eyes on this like me and is looking to buy. This is a great time to buy. I haven't bought yet, but I'll let you guys know if and when I do. I might have to buy some here, man. 85 million, if it did a 10x, is 850 million, and if you did a 11x, that would be 900. So 11 point something would be at $1 billion. 11 point something would be at $1 billion, and that would be basically around here. $1 billion market cap might be right there at around 4.5 cents. I don't know. Maybe you go a little bit above $1 billion and you see 5 cents. I'm not convinced completely as to where you're going to go by the end of this next move, by the end of May, by the end of June. I don't think you have too much lower to go, but I do assume that sometime soon, within the next probably like 5 days, you'll find a low. If not within the next couple of days, you'll find your low. This could be your low itself right now even, and you will recover to a minimum of 3 cents, if not a maximum of 5.4 cents by the end of this move. I say maximum, but who knows, man? The maximum could be a lot higher. Who am I to stop you from being all you can be, B3? Go all the way up to 10 cents. I don't care. That puts you at a multi-billion-dollar market cap in price, and coming from a market cap under 100 million, that's a tall order, but it could happen. You never know. It happens every cycle, man. There's coins that do it, but I'm definitely interested in this thing. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I would definitely buy at these levels. The way I like to think about it, and again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but if you're somebody who's bought this thing, if you're looking at it now, if it's got you panicking, if you feel like I don't know, you feel like selling the absolute low. My question to you would be this: imagine just play a game with yourself. I almost phrased that improperly. Play a game with yourself. Pretend that you're a perfect trader. Pretend that you are the big money and you did it right? You sold the top. You were the top. You sold it right there, and you haven't bought back in, but you've wanted to. You've thought about buying in. If you sold the top, you sold $1 quadrillion worth amount at the top. You sold everything. Your life savings at the top. You killed it. You walked. You made out like a bandit, bro. And you see the price right here, would you not at least be enticed to buy here? Would it not at least be enticing to buy at these prices? And if the answer is yes, please don't sell. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but please don't sell. They say buy low and sell high. Don't buy high and sell low. It's okay if you bought the high. It's okay if you bought this high. It's okay if you bought any of the prices in between. It's okay. It's not okay if you bought the high and you sell the low, because inevitably the price is going to come back. Inevitably you will see green. But if you put it into something else, odds are you're going to put it into something that's pumping. You're going to feel frantic. You're going to feel like, I messed up. I need to make up for it. Oh, here's this coin. It's up 10% today or 20% today. It's up 70% this week. And the shiny object syndrome will get the best of you. That's what I call it, shiny object syndrome. You'll trade this coin that looks like this for the coin that just did this. You'll buy it up here, and then that coin repeats the cycle, and then this coin starts its cycle. You know what I mean? So just don't do that. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but if you're holding on to this coin right now, it's a good time to keep holding. It's probably an even better time to buy some. And again, if you don't believe me, just play that game with yourself. And I'm playing it right now in my head. If I got in on B3 here and I held until here and I sold right up at the top, I didn't get back in, but I was looking to get back in. This would be an appetizing area. I'd be like, all right, let's go. Yeah, sure. It might go a little bit lower, but hey, I'll throw 20% in or 40% in right here of whatever I had before. Maybe DCA down and stuff like that. But Definitely don't want to get away from this one. Don't want to let this one get away from me. I don't know. I don't see any negative news on it. It doesn't seem Sleeping Giant. Let's see. Labeled it as a dead coin. Let's see. Potential post-tariff clarity, while Coin Skeptic, April 2nd, labeled it a dead coin due to low volume, around 120K daily, and no big updates. The official B3 account last posted on March 25th about staking rewards, but nothing significant has followed. Yeah, I mean, that's not necessarily encouraging. I'm not saying put your life savings into this thing, but also March 25th, that's really not that long ago, right? I mean, it's what, like 10 days ago, 11 days ago. It's not that far away. That's not enough. I think that's too early to call it a dead coin. And then as far as volume goes, I mean, we did have an uptick in volume today, but that's also because we sold off, so that's not necessarily an encouraging thing. I'm expecting big things out of this. We'll see if it maintains, if it holds true. And beyond the pep talk, you'll know that you're ready to go higher once you break above about 0.00576. If you can't get above 0.00576, we'll have another discussion, okay? But until then, prepare yourselves. We could see a drop that takes you down. Oops, that's not what I'm talking about. Let's see. We could see a drop that takes you down to about 0.038 to 0.0313, something in that area. That could be a minimum of like a 5% drop to a maximum of another 22% drop. It could happen. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but even with this drop as a possibility, I wouldn't sell here. I think that it's a good time probably to get in, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I got nothing else for you guys. I'm going to end the video there. This went on longer than I wanted it to. It was more of a pep talk than TA anyways. Inevitably, I do believe it'll recover and see new all-time highs. That's all I got. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.